Hello my darlings, my name is Victoria and this is Veritas Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly soulmate reading for you, fire signs, so Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, to see where both you and your soulmates are on your journeys. And we're going to be looking at what's in your headspace, what's in your heart space, what's in your soulmate's head and heart space, their intentions towards you, advice from spirit. I'm going to clarify the cards and then pull you a couple of oracle cards as well. If it resonates, please, I would be very grateful if you would comment, like, share and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, please don't try and make it fit. It just simply wasn't for you. And, you know, energies can be reversed in this reading as well, so be aware of that. But, you know, if it doesn't resonate, but there will be a message there out for you at exactly the right time that you need it. I do apologise that these readings are a day late. I had quite a few people take advantage of my introductory offer, which is running until the 31st of August. So, but I wanted to get these readings done for you today for this week. So far, signs, let's see what's in your headspace right now. Thank you, Spirit. Well, that flew out. So you've got the Knight of Wands. I'm feeling that somebody's been in your life who's sort of been in and out of your life, and it is a little confusing for you. Remember, when somebody kind of doesn't behave systematically, sort of, you know, in a very consistent manner, it's because of issues that they have. It's because of things that they're going through, and generally people put up a kind of wall of resistance here when they're trying to protect themselves. They're trying to protect that inner child. They've got conditioned behaviours, like we all do, that go back to that inner child, inner wounds that we have. And, you know, soulmates are brought together, I say this a lot, but they are brought together to help each other heal, trigger each other, to help heal each other from those wounds, to make us react and then make us think about why we've reacted, and then, you know, go within and look for the answers. So I feel that this is somebody's in your life. There could be a third party here, also represented by the three pyramids. You could have also had past lives with them as well. They do have love for you, but they do have their visor up as well. So I feel that when they have come into your life, it has been something that's been very rewarding for you, but then they go away again, and it's a little confusing. Okay, so let's have a look at what is in your heart space for your soulmate. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Wow. Okay. So you've got two cards that have come out. You've got the Three of Cups and the Death card. So you're in a sort of a juxtaposition, I'm feeling, with yourself at the moment. You've got the Three of Cups, which is about wanting to rejoice, reconcile. I also see with the Three of Cups that you are learning to be happy, me, myself and I. You're learning to understand that joy comes from within, and you have a great deal of friends around you who also give you many magical moments, happy moments as well. But there is that feeling of wanting to reconcile there. But you've also got the Death card, and the Death card is, there's nothing, I mean, the Death card, I like to see the Death card here as well. The Death card is about a change of thinking from an old conditioned way of thinking to a new way of thinking. It's about moving away from those old conditioned behaviours. Do you see the moon towers? That's what I see when I see the moon towers in the background. Nothing can stop this Death card. The white horse represents that clarity and that peace and that kind of new way of thinking. You are on your path, whether you realise it or not. You are on your life's path at the moment. And I'm seeing here a boat in the background on the water. You're starting to go more with the flow. But there has been an end to something here. You're feeling there's been an end to something, and whether this is, you know, this end of this soulmate relationship, that finally, after toing and froing, you have decided, no, you understand why it's happened. You've understood patterns, cycles and patterns that you've been in, but you do have this Three of Cups there as well. So I still wonder whether you want to reconcile with them. It's confusing, and on the bottom of the deck you've got this Seven of Cups about confusion and options. Let's get a little bit more information. Let's see your soulmate, what's in their headspace. Well, you've got Temperance flew out. So the Temperance card is about patience. It's about divine timing. It's about being divinely guided, divinely protected. It's about balance, about balancing out. You know, maybe there wasn't with this Knight of Wands, there wasn't a balanced relationship. There wasn't a relationship that maybe you gave more than you received from them as well. The Temperance card is about healing as well. It's about being divinely guided, divinely protected. It's about this path is leading to your manifestation of your desires as well. The Aries is about spiritual enlightenment, and the White Aries as well is about coming to a peaceful place. There's a huge tapestry of not just emotions that are going on here at the moment, but a huge, you know, the universe works in mysterious and wonderful ways. And sometimes when we wish for something and it hasn't happened, it's simply because we're being protected, because there's so many other things that are happening or need to happen in order for our wishes to, our manifestations to come into our reality. But it's as above, down below. Whatever you're wishing for, if you know, we manifest consciously or subconsciously all the time. And so if you're manifesting from this wonderful, rejoicing, happy in the moment space, you're going to be creating more of that for yourself. So, okay, so this is how, you know, this is your soulmate in their headspace. They are going through a change and a transformation themselves, and they see you doing the same thing too. But it is about patience, and maybe they're you know, in their head they're saying, please give me time, please give me time. On the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So this is for them. So you are that wish fulfillment. You are that person that maybe they just, you know, when somebody comes rushing in and rushes away again, it's sometimes because emotions are too much for them. And maybe they've had these conditioned behaviors the whole time about protecting their heart, and coming in and showing it to you, and they're retreating just as fast because it's just too much for them. And that goes again back to those childhood wounds. What flew out for that? Yes, I mean, I'm going to take this card because you've got the Judgment card here, that as I was talking about that. You know, the Judgment card is about symbolic endings again, like the Death card, but it's also about new beginnings, rebirth, inner calling, second chances. And I really feel, I'm going to put that on top of the Temperance card. This is in their headspace, they're in their heart's headspace towards you. Sorry, there we go. Headspace towards you. They are beginning to see things. They're beginning to understand things. They are being absolutely, here's Archangel Michael here, absolutely being shown in their life, you know, what's good for them, what's not good for them. And maybe this has been a while in coming, but they're finally beginning to get it, and it's literally coming up out of the grave, so it might have been quite a while. And there's also on the bottom of the deck the World card. So let's see what's in their heart space towards you. Fire signs, soulmates, heart space. There we go. Wow, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, my darling. So although you, in your headspace, feel that there's still the Knight of Wands, I want to show you here with this Temperance card and with this Judgment card, and with you having been looking after yourself and focusing on your healing and your self-love and your self-worth, this is in their heart space for you. They want to come in with something. I'm hearing the words finally. Maybe you're thinking finally. But they want to come in with something that's really grounded. It's really, it's got some depth to it. It's a slow moving card, as you know. They're thinking a huge amount about it. Do you see how closely he's looking at this pentacle? And the horse is just in that lovely sort of gentle energy as well. And there are olives there on the horse, and that represents peace, you know, peace restored as well. They are becoming grounded. And they've been through the battles, my darling. They've been through the battles. They're still wearing, you know, their armor. So this is why it's taking time to come into you, because they need also that place of peace and time and reflection. And if this is a soulmate that you know you have such huge feelings for and you're listening to this reading because of that, give them all the time in the world. You keep focusing on you with that Three of Cups and hold the space for them, but keep moving forward. They absolutely, there's a huge amount of feeling here. I just feel in the past they needed to go away and learn some things, just like you needed to do as well. And soulmates do sometimes have to repeat cycles before they get it. We all do. And then God comes in, the universe comes in and gives us a big slap around the face sometimes. So let's look at their intentions towards you. Thank you. Fire signs, soulmates, intentions. Thank you. Wow. Queen of Cups. This is about, they see you as this Queen of Cups, okay, first of all. They see you as this beautiful, loving, empathic, caring, nurturing soul. There's a huge amount of love for you. They also know, if I put those two cards together, they know that they need to come into you with something that is very meaningful, something that puts the past in the past where it should be. This is about moving forward in the future. You have, you've come on a journey, my darling, and you are now there in that space of very much the Queen of Cups, who she's very protective in a very good way about herself. This cup represents your self-love and your self-worth. And you see she's saying, no, not any old person can come and take this cup from me. This has to be really a beautiful, meaningful offer. I know what I deserve. I know my self-worth. And you're in your receiving mode. You speak your truth with the blue. You've gone through waves of emotions about this. It's been a real journey for you, but you're now at a place of peace and you're relaxed. And this is, you know, that they want to come towards you. They know that they can't be like this. It has to be like this. Very beautiful. Okay. Now let's get advice from Spirit for you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you've got the Ten of Swords. So tens are almost at the end of a cycle. And, you know, swords are about that kind of symbolic of that battle within you, that conflict, the challenge, the struggle and everything. You are going through this at this time, okay? You are going through this, and they are too. So allow it to happen in its natural timing. There is a new dawn happening here. You've had to go through this dark night of the soul, and so has your soulmate, in order to transform and shift and change. And thank you. I'm also seeing, you know, this horse is coming towards the soulmate with the temperance and the judgment. You want, I think you also, you know, you want this transformation. You want, now you've shifted and changed. Nothing can kind of stop this rebirth you're feeling, and they've got it in their headspace as well. But you still got, there are still some things to unravel. There are still some deep wounds that need healing between you. Maybe more so on their side as well. But you're almost there with a 10. You're almost there. Try not to overthink. I've got the Seven of Cups again. Try not to overthink too much. Try and not be on that hamster wheel of thought. Try and when you're doing things that you really love and enjoy, whether it's meditation, walking, yoga, painting, reading, whatever, it's during that time when you're not overthinking that you allow those thoughts, those receiving thoughts from Spirit, from God, to come in, because that's how God talks to us. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some clarifiers for you. I'm using my Tarot Illuminati deck. So we're going to pull a card, a little bit more information, thank you Spirit, on the Knight of Wands. Thank you. There we go. Yes, the Six of Pentacles. In the past, you know that you got breadcrumbs. There wasn't a balance There wasn't a balance between you in this relationship. And it was based out of fear, this relationship. It was based out of walking on eggshells around each other and not receiving what the relationship. There wasn't the balance between giving and receiving. And each of you, you know, one of you is certainly giving more. You know, these Six of Pentacles are divided into three, and Three of Pentacles is a solid foundation. And when there is balance in relationship, it creates that foundation. But you see, you know, with soulmates, we do help trigger, you know, people, when soulmates come together, you help trigger each other to come into balance, to heal things. And you've, just as much as you've been affected by this, so have they been affected by it. Let's have a look about, and I think you were grateful to receive, they were also, they it's not that they didn't, they love you, they very much love you, but I think they just had got into a pattern of behavior where they couldn't show you what you wanted to see, but also you were also coming from a place where, you know, you were maybe needing their love from them to make you feel loved, and now you're very different. Now you're in this Queen of Cups mode, that you have so much love for yourself, that you just have so much love to give others, rather than needing somebody else's love to tell you that you were lovable. So let's see, Three of Cups and the Death card. Let's get some clarifiers. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Three of Cups and the Death. Queen of Cups. Got two Queen of Cups. You have gone on a massive journey, my darling, and congratulations to you. You really have two Queen of Cups now. I mean, this is self-love, self-worth all over these cards. You've been guided by Spirit. You are so magical. You see all these lovely little fairies everywhere. You have really come to understand and be grateful for this experience, and you are magical. You understand the surprise and delights of the universe. You've seen manifestations happening. You're in the moment with the Three of Cups. You've gone through this completely old conditioned way of thinking, and you've come into a new way of thinking, and I think you want to show your soulmate this is where you are now, this is how much you've transformed, and they are being drawn towards you with this Knight of Pentacles, this Temperance card, this Judgment. Just beautiful. There's a snake there as well. You've absolutely gone through a transformation, very guided by Spirit. Let's look at the Temperance card and the Judgment card. This is in your soulmate's headspace. Thank you, Spirit. More information. Wow. Okay. Okay. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Absolutely want to come in with something grounded. This is this Knight of Pentacles here. A little slow moving, as you know, but it's all in the right timing, in a divine timing. You've been mirroring each other. This has come after a symbolic ending. There is something coming in. They so much want to offer you this. Again, you've got, this is the Princess of Pentacles, is the Knight of Pentacles in this card. So you've got another Knight of Pentacles coming in. This is their life path as well with you. And she's also got holding the wheat there with this card. And this is about manifestations and abundance as well. They know that this is what they're manifesting you as well. Whether this is in their headspace, this is very conscious. They want to come in and do this. They are still, you've got the King of Swords here. Okay, so they are logically, they're in that space. They have this challenge within themselves about showing their emotions. You know, they've got their hands crossed across their chest there. But do you see here the trees behind? It's the wood for the trees. They've come out. They can now stand back and observe their life and understand. And they are being guided as well. Absolutely being guided here. They've got the feathers behind and the butterfly here representing, again, that transformation that they're going through. So And you had, sorry, that also flew out. You had to come apart for both of your self-love to learn and grow. Okay. So let's have a look now. This is in their heart space. You have the Knight of Pentacles, my darling. Heart space for fire signs. More information, please, on... Wow. Oh, goodness me. How gorgeous is that? So you've got the Six of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This is their offer coming in. They have such feelings of nostalgia for you. They have such feelings of a sort of sweetness, and I'm saying the word fondness, but I'm also, it's done with a lovely smile and a yearning as well. You know, you have given each other these gifts of happy memories, gifts of learning, gifts of letting go and shifting and changing. Exactly the reason, you know, that soulmates come together to help each other heal. Every relationship we have is for the evolution of our soul. And you've had soul family around you who's been helping you at this time. And they have too. People who've come into their life to help them shift and change. You both are taking these steps towards this sort of enlightenment. And the ivy here represents that sort of fidelity between you, that not letting go of something. It represents that thriving towards enlightenment as well. So very, very lovely. Okay, so now let's look at their intentions towards you. That was in their heart space. There's so much love there. Let's look at their intentions towards you. That was the Queen of Cups, okay? And you've got, this is very interesting. You've got another Knight of Wands. This is the Princess of Wands here. But this is a different, I tell you what. Do you see in the background you've got, again, those symbolic endings, the periods of transformation and endings that have happened. And now they've stepped forward into a space that's beautiful, and it's you know, green, it's abundant. They have become grounded. They're very focused on you. They still feel there's a reticence there, that it's a lack of trust and faith in them, belief in themselves. You know, they're sort of standing there, they're not moving forward, interesting in this Queen of Wands, but they know Wands are symbolic of their passion and desires, and it's you. They're looking straight at you. Might be a same-sex relationship here as well, I'm just getting to. Let's look at the Ten of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. The Seven of Wands, yeah. I'm sorry. Seven of Wands. This is a reminder to step out of this last stage. It's about you being very determined. Okay, it's about you also not being defensive as well. There may be a lot of attention on both of you at this time. There may be a lot of other opinions involved about your relationship. Don't speak about what you don't want, only speak about what you do want. And you're here in your higher self, you're much higher up. When you deal with any negativity or people's opinions that you know are different from your feelings or knowings, deal with it from your higher self, deal with it from love. Don't get caught up in response from a fear, anxiety space, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, let me just lastly pull you some Psychic Tarot for the Heart. It's like an oracle and tarot deck to see. Any messages, please? Thank you. What messages for fire signs for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have? There we go. Wow. Empress 3, nurture. This, my darling, with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Cups, this journey has been about your transformation, your evolution of your soul. It's about your understanding of as above, down below. The Empress is somebody who has shifted and changed and evolved so much. She understands, as I said, about self-love and self-worth. She understands about cutting out what doesn't serve her. She understands about conscious manifestations and letting go of the who, what, where, when and how. Just giving it over to the universe. It's bringing you to a place of great happiness. Absolutely beautiful. And your soulmate is feeling this Five of Pentacles at the moment. They're being drawn. Just want to show you something. They're being drawn back to you. Do you see the home? You are home to them. And you know, all paths as well lead home to within ourselves. Thank you, Spirit, as well. You know, all the answers, all the warmth, everything that we associate with being home, that's within us, all of those answers. And your soulmate is being guided back towards you. And thank you, Spirit, you've got the World card there as well. And this is a beautiful World card. You know, it is that ending and pause before a new beginning. Okay, it's about understanding the as above, down below, just like in the Empress card here. It's about being open to all sorts of possibilities and surprises and delights in different ways. It's about giving all of the detail, all of your issues over to God, the universe, and just saying thank you. And it's about understanding that we are all connected, we are all one, we're all part of a universal consciousness. And thank you. I'm also seeing here this lotus flower. Do you see in there? This is about your transformation and your soulmate's transformation. Just beautiful. And they will reach out with that Ace of Pentacles, that Knight of Pentacles, because this is the Three of Pentacles. They want to really build a solid foundation with you. Beautiful, 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 my darlings. Anyway, I hope that resonated with whoever was meant to see this reading. I am going to be doing your September monthly readings in the next 10 days, and also your weeklies at the end of this week again for you. I hope you have a very lovely rest of the week, and I look forward to seeing you at the weekend. Take care, my darlings. Bye bye.